everyone, my name is Piet from Ere Research. Today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to put a 320 TPI handmade tire on a high profile carbon rim. Sometimes that can be a little bit challenging, but I got some tips and tricks for you that might help you do that process a little bit easier. I'll explain a little bit what's the difference between a vulcanized tire, a black gumball tire, or a handmade skin wall tire. So this tire, which is a vulcanized tire, everybody knows that, right? This is the black tire you buy in every shop, has a bead cord that goes all the way around the edge of the tire that is made out of nylon. Nylon is a little bit more stretchable than the Kevlar cord that we use in handmade tires. In handmade tires we use a Kevlar cord, and we all know Kevlar is bulletproof, so Kevlar doesn't stretch that well as nylon, so that's why it's harder to put on that tire on the rim. Okay, but there are some tips and tricks that make that process a little bit easier. I'm going to show you. So first of all, let's put this tire on the rim. Okay, this is brand new tire, so it hasn't been stretched at all. We put this on the rim and we make sure that the wheel falls completely inside the tire 100%, right? So we place the wheel 100% inside the tire, right? So no bead cord edges in the rim yet. You make sure that it's like this, right? Looks a bit odd, but this is how we're going to start. Then we are going to start putting one edge of the tire inside the rim, all the way around, like this. Okay? Still quite easy, right? Not a big deal. You just do it by hand like this. Then make sure that that bead cord, this one, is at the lowest part of the rim well, right? The lowest part of the rim is the rim well. That's why you want this cord to be, because you need to stretch and the space to get the other side over the other side of the rim. So now we're gonna put in our tire, or tube I have to say. We're gonna put a little bit of air inside, not too much. We don't want it to extend too much. We just want a little bit of air in the inner tube to help us install the inner tube over the edge of the rim, right? So we're going to install the inner tube. See where the hole is, right here. Okay, look for the hole. We place the valve in the right position. Then we slowly work the tube over the inner edge of the rim, right? We want this behind the edge because we don't want it to be in our way if we put the other edge over the rim edge, right? The other bead cord of Kevlar over the rim edge. That means we have to work this, and naturally this tube wants to pop back. Also the tire wants to pop back, so we need to hold that a little bit, counter pressure, and work it in, right? I'm going to put this like this so you can see a little bit what I'm doing. Over right there. See, and now you can see I work it all the way back. The tire should look like this. You see that? So the inner tube is all the way behind the edge. I cannot get it in between the rim and the bead cord of the tire. So it's out of our way, the inner tube, right? Then we'll start working the tire in, and we'll start at the valve hole. Put it in. Then you'll have a little budge. You see that? Over here it still stands out. What we do is we push back the valve a little bit, and then this pops in place. You see? So now we'll go work and work and work, and we'll work it all the way around until it gets tough, right? When it gets tough, right, what we're going to do now is going to release a little bit of the tension of the pressure of the tire, so the tire does not push against the outer tube, the inner tube, and we are going to create space for ourselves. Remember, we want that cord of the tire in the center well of the rim, because we have it there, we have space to put the tire on, right? So take it like that, stretch it all the way, like pull it and stretch it so you can actually create space. Make sure it's in the center of the rim, and you create space for the tire up here, because here's where you need the space to put it in. work it piece by piece. Don't try to rush this, don't try to force it too much. Just take your time and work it in like that. It's a little bit of a process, but you'll get better at it if you need to do it more. And these tires, these handmade tires, once they're on the rim, they will stretch a little bit and they will be easier to put on and off once they've been on the rim once. Okay? So keep stretching like that. Keep working at the center of the rim. Make sure you have enough space to put them on. Little by little, you will get there. See, it's almost there. Do like me, like that. And it'll pop right in. Now, stretch it, work it a little bit so the inner tube and the tire are nicely into place. Then inflate it. I have a compressor so I can cheat a little bit here. Like that. And you will hear the bead popping into place. Right? Like here. Slowly the tire gets up the pressure and it'll work itself in the position of the tire. And then, pretty much, you're done. Right? Your tire is in position, it's on the rim, it's almost popped into place. Put a little bit more pressure in to make it pop. Usually do that with 6, 7, sometimes 8 bar, depending a little bit on the pressure of the tire. Then we're okay. Look at that. That's how you put a 320 TPI handmade tire on a high profile rim. Okay? If you have any questions, put some comments in the section below and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.